been a while since I've made one of these fireside addresses, okay? You know, I've been going through a lot in my personal life relative to mental health struggles involving all sorts of bad medications and whatnot, and it caused my thinking to be messed up, and it takes a while to recover from such an ordeal. So I'm not going to be in the habit of making these videos too much often. I mean, when I feel like I have something to say, I'll make a video, okay? Right now I do have something to say. And no, it doesn't involve Palestine or Israel. I know that's like something that you want to pick my thoughts about. Folks, I talked about Palestine and Israel 15 years ago. And the same shit that happened 15 years ago is the same shit that's going on right now, okay? Yeah, Israel is all built up, supported by the West, and Palestine is intersected with some shady organizations like Hamas, blending within their civilian population. And, the October 7th episode, it was horrible. Thousands of Israelis died. And in response, the IDF decided to go apeshit. And they're still going apeshit. Yeah, there's a nice waterfall, right? They're still going apeshit. And it appears as if the military operation being conducted within, Gaza, it looks like they're doing it to permanently move out the Palestinians, disperse them all throughout the region, whether it be Lebanon, Syria, maybe Egypt if they can get into Egypt. It's terrible. But there's a big but here. But you got to look at the situation going on over there as a continuation of what's been going on over there for the past, 1,500, 2,000 fucking years. Yeah, 2,000 fucking years. Crusades, Rome, Byzantium, the Holy Roman Empire, which has nothing to do with Rome. You got, the United Kingdom involved. It's the Crusades. You see all the symbolism, all the funny family crests and shields and whatnot associated with Israel. Even the Star of David, the flag of Israel, is related to this medieval crap. Okay, so the way I look at the Israel-Palestine situation is that it's a continuation of events that have been going on there since the Crusades. It's all linked back to the Vatican and It's linked back to the Vatican. It's linked back to the Anglican Church, who are indirectly, they have a vested interest in Jews and Muslims killing each other. They do. The head of the Anglican Church, by the way, is the King of England, or the King of the United Kingdom, who's King Charles III. But wouldn't you like to know that King Charles III is a fucking Romanov, okay? And who is the biggest enemy of the Jews? It's the Romanovs, okay? Hitler is number 2. The Romanovs, on wholesale, are the biggest enemies of the Jewish people. Have always have been for hundreds of years, okay? King Charles III is a Romanov. So, of course, he would want revenge for what happened to his great uncle, Tsar Nicholas II, right? Royal grudges don't die. You have to change the conversation, okay? Americans are being duped into paying taxes to subsidize holy wars, pitting Jews against Arabs on purpose. And that's the whole point of Israel. It's been that way since Israel was first established. The Israel is not a homeland for Jewish people. Israel is a national death trap for Jewish people. And they're pawns being pitted against other pawns. It's sick. It's disgusting. It's twisted. So those are my thoughts. You know, America needs to stop funding the never-ending holy war. Americans need to say enough's enough. No more genocide. No more nothing. I'm in a gazebo now. So anyhow, what I really want to talk about, if I can think about it, is the over-demonization of the term Marxist and the over-demonization of the term socialist and the stuff that I find on Truth Social all the time. It's like every other post, the communist Democrats this, the socialist Democrats that. Okay, people who on Truth Social who are watching this channel, how many fucking times do I have to tell you? Democrats are not fucking socialists. Greta Thunberg is not a socialist. Barack Obama is not a socialist. Gretchen Whitmer is not a socialist. None of these fucking people are socialists. Well, I don't see. Yeah. You see, you hear the train in the background. Yeah, that reflects my anger. That reflects my anger right there. The train, right? Yeah. None of these people are fucking socialists. They're not in the stores. They're not in the retail stores saying, you know, retail workers unite and fight for better wages. They're not in the coal mines saying workers in the coal mines unite for better wages and better working conditions. They're not calling for the liquidation. They're not calling for the liquidation of BlackRock or Vanguard. They're not calling for the liquidation of JP Morgan or TD Bank. They're not doing any of that. They're not calling for the seizure of the modes and means of production. The seizure of the modes and means of production for the benefit of the public and not the benefit of the private few. Okay? These people are not socialists. These are not communists either. And every time Trump talks out of his ass, oh, the communists and the fascists and this and he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about, okay? He doesn't. Because if he really knew what he was talking about, he would understand that there are two camps in this whole socialist thing. There's the Trotskyist camp. I go into this with my theory on neoconservatism. Should watch it. And there's the Stalin camp. And the Trotsky camp is kind of like phony baloney socialism. You know, they say, oh yeah, we're socialists, you know, solidarity to the workers, blah, blah, blah. When they're tailing the liberals with every fiber of their being. They're tailing the liberals with every fiber of their being. And as a result, people who don't know what the fuck is what think that the liberals are socialists. And let me tell you, let me restate this again. Liberals are not fucking socialists. Okay? They're not socialists. They're not communists. I told you they're all the reasons why they're not socialists and they're not communists. They're not fighting for the public. They fight for special interests. They believe in this crap called Malthusianism, you know, this whole Green New Deal, you know, electric cars, eat bugs crap. That's not socialism. No, it isn't. If you keep listening to idiots like Jordan Peterson or whoever tell you otherwise, they'll say, oh, that's socialism. No, it's not. Socialism has to do with the public receiving the benefits of the land: timber, oil, gold, silver, water, natural resources. All of this is arranged and put under state ownership, a state that's ran by people, not by corporations, by the way, for the benefit of the people and not for the benefit of the corporations. This WEF stuff, Klaus Schwab, King Charles, Greta Thunberg. This WEF stuff, rich, white, bourgeois Europeans who are all related to royalty. How many times do I have to tell you this? Royalty. People who think they were chosen by God to lord and rule over others. And people who believe that you, as a peasant, have no right to rule or govern yourself. Royalty, that's the problem. These socialists that you keep bitching about, Truth Social people, are monarchists. They're monarchists, folks. They're monarchists. They're royalists. They don't give a fuck about you. They want to own everything. They want you to own nothing. Doesn't that sound familiar? Oh yeah, Klaus Schwab. Right. You'll own nothing and be happy. That's what the monarchists want. They're monarchists. They're not socialists. Okay? I have to get this off my chest because all I do is correct people. Correct people. That's what I'm obsessed with, correcting people. I need other venues and other outlets. But that's all I'm about, correcting people. Because this shit's going to hit the fan soon. And my fear is a civil war. I don't want a civil war to happen. But a civil war could happen if you have a bunch of people who don't know what socialism is, blaming socialism for their problems when socialism has nothing to do with their problems at all. Okay? And it's going to lead to very nasty results. We're not at war with socialism. We're not at war with China. We're not at war with Russia. We're not at war with Venezuela. We're not at war with any of these places. Those are the enemies of the deep state. That's not the enemy of the American people. The enemy of the American people are the monarchs and the European bourgeois and the aristocracy who believe that we don't have a right to govern ourselves as Americans. That's who the enemy is. Not China. No, not Xi Jinping. And that's another thing. This whole China Biden stuff drives me fucking nuts. Joe Biden, yeah, he made deals with shady Chinese businessmen, didn't he? Yeah, guess where they're all from? They're from Hong Kong. Hong Kong, folks. They're not from Beijing. They're not from Tianjin. They're not from Nanjing. They're from Hong Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong. The rebellious district of China that don't want to be part of China. Right. Because China's communist. So Hong Kong has been doing everything in its power to remain under indirect financial British rule. That's why you got all those HSBCs there. British American rule. And, if China rolls in and nationalizes those banks, it'll be very bad news for, the American and British financiers, Rothschilds and Rockefellers, who run those HSBCs and Chase banks all in Hong Kong, right? Right. It's Hong Kong. Biden and his family, his corrupt son Hunter, they do business dealings with shady Chinese businessmen from Hong Kong, which have nothing to do with Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping wants to go after those people. Yeah, but Fox News won't tell you that. No, they'll say, oh, Biden's connected to this Chinese person, which means this Chinese person based in Hong Kong is connected to the Xi Jinping all the way over in Beijing, who is trying, to move heaven and earth to go after corrupt Chinese officials. And there's lots of corrupt Chinese officials running around in Hong Kong. Okay? So, yeah, China Biden just fucking annoys me. Joe Biden does not work for China. He doesn't work for Iran either. He doesn't work for any of the deep state boogeymen. Joe Biden is a puppet of Wall Street. Joe Biden is also friends with the monarchists. Which brings me into another thing. I see some of these QAnon people posting about George Soros's color revolution, purple color revolution. Let me explain something to you, folks. Purple is the color of, let's think about it. What's purple the color of? Oh, that's right. It's the color of monarchy. Yeah. It's so frustrating. So close to America's independence, its birthday, and people in this country forgot why America is a country to begin with. And it has something to do with not being ruled by monarchies. Right. Monarchy, folks. Learn to blame monarchy again. Right. Sorry, I'm very upset. I got a lot to get off my chest. I'm very upset. Nobody blames monarchy for shit. Yeah, everything goes back to the top. Yeah, it's not socialism, folks. It's not socialism. It's not this annoying bullshit that Dinesh D'Souza tells you. No, it's fucking monarchy. Monarchy that don't respect common-born people and wants to use technology and AI to enslave us and subject us to this new age of techno-feudalism. Okay? It's the monarchy. Learn to blame monarchy again. Right. Okay? Sorry, I have to get this off my chest. I know this is not like a standard video where I'm normally composed. No. I'm unmedicated and uncensored. It's a good thing I'm unmedicated, because if I take the wrong medication, I'll think I'm some king of Hawaii or something. Okay, so yeah, I'm unmedicated. I'm doing my best to get all my thoughts together. Like I said, this is not a rehearsed speech. This is me talking out loud in a park. And yeah. So, going on forth, here's the thing. Am I going to make more fireside chats? Maybe. I'm having too much fun making memes. I like making memes with music attached to it, because the music adds accent to what I'm trying to express. So you might be seeing lots of memes on this channel. And maybe occasional firesides once in a while when I have something to say. But I had something to say right there. Got to learn how to blame monarchy again, folks. Blame monarchy. Stop blaming socialism. Because socialism has nothing to do with what happened in 2020. And socialism has nothing to do with like I said, Greta Thunberg or this Green New Deal horseshit, okay? It's not socialism. Socialism is something completely different. And is related to, once again, a change in material and productive forces that are rearranged in a way to benefit the public, the masses as a whole. The masses as a whole. Instead of benefiting a few private corrupt actors at the top, which is what the WEF is, okay? So, there you go, folks. That's all I'm going to say. Stop blaming socialism. Start blaming monarchy again. Because monarchy is the true problem. All right? This is Comrade Pella. God save our American state. I'm signing out.